Hello, friends. This is video 18 of the 77-day video challenge. MLM, for those of you coming in who don't know what MLM is, it's multi-level marketing. Journal entry 11, Herbalife. And my husband started Herbalife while I was still doing Avon. And I don't remember where he found a flyer up at some community bulletin board. This was 1993, and this was before pre-internet. So you got the word out there was people would put stuff on bulletin boards, or it was in like the Thrifty Nickel or some damn publication. And it was this, make a six-figure income in 2 years. That was Amway's pitch too. And he went to meet these people. See, we lived in Riverside, California, and these people were over in San Bernardino. It was a couple. They did it out of their house. It seemed like it was a family room they made from their garage. And they were gearing toward toward couples. So I had to go with him. And I'm looking at it going, I just was not fired up about the products, to be honest. Powdered smoothie mix was their big thing. And then they had the thermogenic cream that you rub all over your body that would get rid of cellulite. Now that was really good, except it smelled horrible. But it was $40. $40 a tube. Okay, this tube is about this big. Like 4 ounces at the most. $40. And this is on an E3's salary. And yeah, it worked because my cellulite was going away. But as soon as you stopped using it, guess what? The cellulite comes back. And so I'm thinking, well, geez, what are we going to do? We're going to keep spending $40 a month for this stuff? And that product I did sell. John's his best buddy at the squadron, Javier, he was looking at Amway, trying to get, and they had joined Amway by this time, and they were trying to get us in. They were buying Herbalife from us. I couldn't get her into Tupperware. She was not interested in that kind of thing, but she had a little bit of cellulite too, so she was using the thermogenics. And the thermogenics also had pills you would take, these huge horse pill, a couple times a day. Supposed to help you burn fat. And yeah, they worked. They did. They help you burn fat. But like I said, $40 for a tube of thermogenic cream, $40 for the pills every month. That's $80. And you're an E3. Pay Javier, I think he was an E2. So they didn't even make as much money as we did. And I just looking at this thinking, this isn't really a viable business. And they had some teas. They had a tea that had guarana in it. It was the first time I'd ever had guarana. Oh my God, it made me feel like my heart was going to burst out of my chest. And my other friend, Missy, her husband worked, it was at the same squadron as John and Javier. And that guy was ADHD, and he had the guarana tea, and oh my God, it just turned him into some psycho. It was just hilarious. Poor Bill. But anyway, that's where I could see like some of these products aren't good for everybody. What the heck? What are they trying to sell this stuff for? That was my thought. And that's the point I'm trying to make is expensive guarana tea that makes people ping off the walls. At least it did for Bill. And I looked at my husband. I says, "What are we doing here?" But here's the thing with Herbalife is the business model that that couple was pushing was a model taught to them by their upline. This whole duplication thing, and the top lady in the upline was in Hawaii. She was like one of the top consultants in Herbalife at the time. And you'd see her in these videos or in the magazine they put out every month showing all the leaders. She's wearing this tennis bracelet and she's driving a Mercedes convertible, and just driving around showing off the lifestyle thing. And I just look at that thinking, wow, so what, you're doing this so you can wear a tennis bracelet and drive a Mercedes convertible. That just didn't resonate with me because, like I said with Tupperware, I was starting to see this disingenuine behavior of looking at people as numbers and having to meet people to add to your pool of recruits. Otherwise, you lose them when you promote somebody out or you sign somebody up, you lose your customers. So you always got to be meeting new people every day for the sake of adding them to your team. And I don't like that. I want to have friends, to have real relationships with people, not so I can mentor them into my business to make me money. To me, that was just never set right with me, never. And hadn't dawned on me yet that, you know what, if you're gonna make any money at all in this kind of business model, that's what you have to do. I kept lying to myself saying that, oh no, I can do this another way. Anyway. Our upline with Herbalife had this model where you had to have the inventory of the product, and in order to do that, it was a $6,000 run on we got a new credit card just to max it out. I think it was a Discover card for fucking Herbalife products. So 6,000, and if you watch the interview I did with Savvy Lyser, Savvy writes books where it says 27 MLMs. I told her the wrong number. It was 29 MLMs. But I had told her I thought it was 9,000 that we spent on Herbalife. And when I went back and thought about it, I thought, no, I'm thinking more it was 6. Because the other 3,000 we'd spent in Amway. It was 9,000 in this 1 year. That's what it was. Anyway, I'm about to have an allergy attack, so I'm going to stop. Anyway, we only lasted maybe 6 months with Herbalife because we couldn't, it wasn't sustainable. And I know they're doing all this crap now with smoothie shops. So the reps are having to spend a lot more money to get started. And then I see them fail because we had a lady up in Canyon Lake. She had one of those smoothie shops. She was there for only 5 months and she was closed. And she had to spend all the money to make that thing a commercial kitchen to be able to sell smoothies out of. So that's not a business. Anyway, so that's that chapter. Done. Close the book. And then we'll move on to Avon. And I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.